Hi Gemini, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your May 2024 tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at your astrological energies of the month surrounding your career, your job, as well as where it is that you're trying to grow possibly your wealth, or if you are in business for yourself and you're trying to get more clients or build your social presence online. This is a great time to be looking at it, especially because we are in Taurus season, and then we actually move into your season, Gemini, by the time we get to May 20th. So really big time for you, and a really good time to figure out where you're at with your career. If you're on track, let's take a look at those energies, okay? If you haven't already subscribed to Scorpio Soul Time, I would love if you would. I do post a new tarot reading every single day, so please make sure and subscribe, hit that bell to know when I upload new content, okay? Do drop me a comment, Gemini. Let me know what you're looking forward to this May. If you haven't already looked at those May general readings, I do have the link below. I also offer tarot readings. If you are interested in a personalized tarot reading, I have the link below. All right, Gemini, let's get into it. So you start off the first week with the Page of Pentacles in the upright, as well as the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Second week of the month, you have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So you have the Page and the King. Look at that. And now you have the Ace. So really nice to see, Gemini, in a career reading. Third week of the month, you are strategizing with that Two of Wands, as well as the Queen of Swords. Last week of the month, you have the Empress, Major Arcana card there. That's your first one you've gotten thus far. And the Judgment, your second one you've gotten thus far. So Judgment card in reverse, Empress card in reverse. And when I just sat down the deck, I see that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So I'm actually going to take that out as well, because anytime we're in a career reading and I turn it over and see those pentacles, I definitely know that you all have some type of news coming in around money, around your finances, and possibly inheritance, etc. So let's go ahead and we're going to pull a card that represents the energy that you are moving out of April with. Remember, we had a really tumultuous April with eclipse season. We did have Mercury retrograde in Aries, and we did have that huge conjunction with Uranus and Jupiter in Taurus, and that energy actually is reactivated during May. So really interesting energy coming into this month. So let's see what Spirit has for you, okay? The cards felt a little choppy, so I'm just gonna do one quick little shuffle again. Thank you, Spirit. And you have the Page of Swords. So Gemini, for any of you all who have needed to make a decision, or possibly information was cloudy back in April, remember we did have that Mercury retrograding in Aries. So for many of us, we didn't have all the information, or there was something that we needed to move on in terms of making a decision or possibly talking to the right people, but we didn't have all of that. And Spirit is telling me that as you come into May, you aren't going to have to worry about this energy anymore. Clarity, information that you did not have before could come in this month. We're actually going to put it over here because we're running out of space on our on our table. Let me move some stuff over so we have plenty of space. So I do think that's interesting energy there, Gemini. If you are someone who has been waiting on an answer from someone, from an important person, like that Queen of Swords, that could come for you here in May. Let's go ahead and pull one last card. This is going to represent an oracle message that Spirit wants you to use and have extra guidance through the month of May. And you have High Priestess, harness mystic power. So for any of you all who have been working with possibly, the divine feminine, or you are someone who are trying to harness those energy of possibly being more nurturing, but also using your sixth sense or being able to tap into those energies, this is going to be the month that it's really important to use that extra guidance. If you don't know how, or you have problems tapping into this, ask your spirit guides to help you, whether you're in meditation or you're possibly taking a walk out in nature, this is a really good time, Gemini, to figure out how to harness this really mystical power that you already have. You just have to tap into it. And I do think between that Empress card and this card, you are having some benefic energy coming through you this month. So really tap into that energy Spirit is telling you. So as we look over the month as a whole, Gemini, I think it's interesting that you have all these pentacles. You have that page, you have the king, you have the ace, and you have the 10. So there's already this magnetic movement towards you of attracting abundance, possibly news comes in this month, especially at work. It looks like that 7 of Wands in reverse is suggesting no longer having to worry about doing everything yourself. Possibly you move on to a different job, and that's what this ace and king of pentacles is. Or possibly you decide to move on from a 9 to 5 and you start becoming an entrepreneur, or you are starting your own thing. There does feel like strategy is happening by the time you get to that 3rd week of the month. Some type of important decision you are making, because by the time you get to the end of the month, you are like, I am ready to embark on this new challenge. And it's something that's really going to help your family. So that's really nice to see. So let's go week by week, Gemini. Like I said, it does look like that first week of May, you are coming into your own with Mars moved into Aries on the 30th. We do have Pluto retrograding in the sign of Aquarius on May 2nd, and then we will have a Taurus New Moon on the 7th. During that Taurus New Moon, Gemini, use this energy, use all of this Taurus energy to really figure out where you want to go with your job, with your career, with your family. Where is it that you want to set new goals and not worry about having to be the only one. I'm feeling like some of you possibly have had a lot of work dumped on you, or you were like the only one in the office that was like staying late or coming in early or working through lunch. There just feels like something that you are like worn out and you're ready for a new opportunity, but also like a new direction. That's what I'm hearing. So I do think, Gemini, really use your intuition at this time to really tap into where you've been kind of led, but you haven't taken those steps. I do think that Page of Swords in reverse coming out of April was insinuating that there was information there, but it didn't get to you at the right time. And I do think here in May is when that opportunity and information hits right at the right time. May 13th, we do have a Sun conjunct Uranus alignment, which is that activation from that Uranus-Jupiter conjunction back in April. Mercury finally leaves its retrograde shadow here on the 13th, and Mercury then moves into Taurus on the 15th. During this time, I do think that some benefic news reaches you. This could be something that was supposed to have reached you last like March or April, but it finally is like all fruitioning now. Someone of importance could bring you into their office and say, hey, we were waiting to tell you this, but you know, we want to offer you a promotion, or we want to offer you an opportunity to travel more, or there seems like something that you have been waiting on is coming to you that second week of the month. And if it doesn't all come here in the month of May, just know that the wheels are now turning now that Mercury is stationed and past its retrograde, and now you are literally going to start reaping the news. And once that news hits, I do think many of you all are planning some opportunities in the future. May 18th is a really big day. Mars conjunct the North Node, Venus conjunct Uranus, Sun conjunct Jupiter, once again activating that Uranus-Jupiter conjunction. And then on the 20th, the Sun moves into your sign, Gemini. So at that time, clarity is yours. You are making some big decision about your future here. Two of Wands is like you're strategizing, like, okay, I'm no longer like waffling back and forth. What do I want to do? You're now like, no, I need to make a decision and I'm going to make it. And I think that that's going to be huge for you, Gemini, for the rest of the year. Like this solar return time is setting you up for the next 6 months until we get to the fall, right? When we have your full moon in whenever Sagittarius season is. So I'm going to actually read these three cards together because I think that it's interesting that that Empress card and Judgment card right around the end of the month when we have Venus entering your sign, Jupiter entering your sign, and the sun is in your sign between May 20th and May 25th. That is a lot of planets in your sign, Gemini. Jupiter now in your sign is bringing you abundance, is bringing you ideas. And I do think that 10 of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Empress, think bigger, okay? Really, really, really think bigger. And I think a lot of us are kind of like trying to be safe and like trying to be like really meek and like, oh, I just want like, you know, $500 more in my paycheck or something like that. And Spirit is saying, no, I want you to like think of what the next higher position is. I want you to think, where is 3 more positions higher? Like that's what you need to be doing. And this is like that perfect alignment here at the end of the month when Mercury is conjunct Uranus and Taurus on the 31st. You could get really big news once Jupiter and Venus are in your sign, Gemini. Like this is huge. And this is like the energy that Taurus was having for much of this year and part of 2023. This is now, you are the star, you are the darling over this next 11 months or so. Jupiter will be in your sign. So that's really exciting. So hope you all have a great May. Can't wait to hear how it goes. Drop me a comment below and let me know, Gemini, what are you looking forward to? It better be Jupiter moving in your sign. All right, you all, I'll talk to you later.